Welcome back to the channel. I'm Lady Nika. I know a lot of y'all would love to see me on the camera right about now, but y'all, it's Saturday. I feel a little bit better, so I done did some house cleaning, and I'm currently washing. So if you hear my dryer, that's because I'm right by the dryer doing this video. But I know I probably ain't gonna get around to actually cutting on the recorder today, other than right now. So I'm gonna go and give it to you right here. Now this is a less chat, could be considered a shit talking Saturday. Call it what you want. We just finna run it for a few minutes since I got time. First of all, did y'all hear about this fight that's supposed to... now, I heard... this is how I heard it. I heard that on Love and Hip Hop ATL Season 7 reunion, which was taping, I think, yesterday or the day before, Erica Mena got into it with Stevie J, and he called her son a little faggot and say that he was fired. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but the story don't stop there. Then they say that he and Just Brittany left and ended up going to a spot where Johnny Blaze was performing. Also, a taping of Growing Up Hip Hop ATL, I think it's for the 3rd season. They were there doing all of that, and Just Brittany slides up in there. Her and Johnny Blaze almost got into a fight. I don't know exactly all the details and stuff, but you know, when I get more info, I will tell y'all. But yeah, they said they got into it. Girl say Johnny went on her Instagram live and was saying that the girl threw a glass drink and it went past her head, and she went crazy and say the only person that stood with Johnny was somebody named Ghetto Barbie or some shit. I don't know. I guess one of her good girlfriends. She was trying to get to Britney as well. Also, for some reason, Deb Abney's name came up in it, and she's saying that she done fired Deb and she can't trust Deb, and I'm like, girl, what kind of bullshit going on? Now, when she goes on her second Instagram live she was saying basically, you know, she was on the set of Growing Up Hip Hop ATL. They were filming a scene where she's supposed to be doing this performance for Ciroc. And in comes Stevie J and Miss Just Brittany. And I don't know how they ended up having a fight, but said the girl was hid up in there. And I was wondering, how the fuck can Just Brittany hide anywhere with that orange ass hair? I don't know. And how does this tie into Deb? What did Deb do to make you feel like she can't, you know, you can't trust her no more? What happened? I guess more information will come out as the days go by, because, you know, the blogs always find out what's good and what's not good in the world of entertainment and TV. You know, they do that shit real well. So maybe we'll find out more information. Y'all know I'm going to talk about it because I like this type of shit. I like talking about these celebrities, especially reality stars. Just gives me a nice kiki on the inside sometimes. But yeah, that's what I heard yesterday. I was like, bitch, what? And now Stevie J fired. And how the hell what could have happened between him and Erica Mena? I told y'all, Erica Mena should not have never been on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. She came from the New York franchise. That's where she should have stayed. She didn't brought nothing so far to this season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. It's like they just putting her in places. We ain't never seen her sing a song. We ain't seen her do nothing but really basically be messy and talk about how good of it. They treat her like over there like she really got hits on the chart or had hits. If you know of an Erica Mena song that ever hit the charts at number anything, drop it in the panty section below. Because I don't remember her being able to sing that well. I remember Rich Dollaz giving a song to Olivia that he said originally was for Erica. And to be honest, Olivia could sing her face off, but not that Erica can't sing. Not even if you add auto-tune to it, the bitch don't sound good. Now you know you fucked up when the auto-tune can't help you out, girl. Bitch, I don't know, but I just never understood why she was there. And they can't tell me. You ain't gonna never be able to sell me on you thought she would be a good replacement for Jocelyn. Now, we may talk shit about Jocelyn, and she did do the most, but Jocelyn was entertaining. I just didn't like when Jocelyn began to, believe her own hype and think she was better than everybody else. Long as she stayed humble and on Stevie J ass, I was here for the shits, bitch. I was. So we're going to find out what exactly happened and how does the cast of Love and Hip Hop end on a growing up hip hop set and a fight ensues. And what part of this was Miss Deb involved in? Because Miss Deb don't get me messy. She actually gives me a woman who has a lot of knowledge and a lot of power, but I don't understand why she isn't bigger than what she is, because some of the, now, true that, once they leave us, they tend to blow up. But, I mean, remember, she was with Gucci, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. And speaking of Gucci, man, is him and Keisha divorcing? Is him and Keisha divorcing? I know goddamn well they didn't spend all that damn money, have a whole special on BET, and the marriage is over. And they telling me, say, it's because of her spending habits. Yeah, let that marinate. I ain't gonna go too deep into that because I don't know too much about them people. But I just thought, like, damn, you spent all that money. Just, it ain't been a full year. Y'all spent all that money, had that whole special over there on BT, and y'all gonna, just to break up, you stood by him when he went to prison and double his money, and y'all get to, girl, okay. Well, let me know what you think about that. Then I heard that Lil Kim is filing for bankruptcy. I don't feel no certain way about that. Sometimes you have to protect the assets that you have. Maybe maybe she got this that's bigger than what she can cover right now. I mean, financial stability is very important. A lot of times with these celebrities, they soon as they start making money, they tend to overspend, not realizing that, if things don't pop for you like it should, then you could be in a situation for overspending. And I'm wiser with my coin. That's all I can say about that. But they did say also that she has an album that's gonna drop this sometime this year. So maybe that'll be a part of what can help her get back to on the road to financial stability. I don't have nothing negative to say about that because everybody at some point in time will experience some type of financial restraints. Now maybe hers is just big enough to where she needs to protect her assets she currently have. If that's what she doing, fine. I don't have nothing too much to say about that because that's an everyday struggle for a lot of people here in the world. So I'm not going to down her just because she in the public eye and she having some financial woes. Don't mean that I'm going to get on my platform and talk about her bad because, bitch, I have financial woes all the goddamn time. Especially the last few months with me being sick from time to time. That make your financial situation a little tight, So I can't talk about that lady like that because it could be me. It could be you. It might have been one of y'all before. I ain't never filed no damn bankruptcy, but I ain't gonna never say I ain't never will. I've been involved in it. Well, I guess in a sense I was. Yeah. Well, anyway. I hope she gets it together and, she able to get herself back on the road to financial stability. I hope that for her. I really do. Let me see what else I heard over the last couple of days because I wrote down nothing. Oh, and while I got you on the line, I know y'all waiting on my Queen Sugar. What happened was I actually did not watch Queen Sugar this week. I am probably going to watch it this evening, and because it's so many days out, it's almost time for a new episode. I'll combine the two episodes, last week and the week coming up. I'll combine them in one review, and we'll talk about it there. I don't get a whole lot of views on it anyway, so I wasn't feeling like, oh my God, I just left y'all hanging, but it is important that I get it out, and I promised that I would. So just know this week and next week will be one combined video. It might be a little bit lengthy because I'm going to break it down all the way through both episodes, so you can look forward to that comes on Wednesday night. I'll have the review up Thursday morning for you, so it'll be a big one. Because it's going to be 2 episodes, and y'all know I like to do thorough reviews. We're going to talk about shit. Sorry for the delay, but it's been a hell of a week for me. I'm trying to get myself healed up. I'm trying to still make my little side money. Shit, I just told you financial. See, it's all about finances sometimes. But anyway, next week, combined reviews for Queen Sugar. So that I had it for you, okay? Now, what else I wanted to talk about before I get to the main thing I'm gonna talk about? Let me see if anything I left out. I don't know enough about this Alice Johnson situation. I see some videos out there, and I really, to be honest with you guys, I have not caught up on celebrity gossip. So I don't know. All I know is something about Kim Kardashian went to have a meeting with Donald Trump, and the next thing we know, this lady's life sentence is commuted, and she's able to come home to her family. I'll have to dig into. I'll have to find out some more about that because I can't speak on what I have not researched. I won't make myself look like no fool down here on these YouTube streets. But if she was instrumental in helping this lady receive her freedom, then kudos to Kim. I don't get that bitch a lot, but if she was a part of that, then I'm very happy to know that she was able to do something good besides lay on her back and have booty injections. Congratulations, Kim. You did good. Yay. Now, let's move on to yesterday. I woke up to some disheartening news. I found out celebrity chef and author Anthony Bourdain had passed away. Well, he didn't pass away. He committed suicide in France while filming episode for the upcoming 11th season of Parts Unknown. Now, I have known about Anthony Bourdain since like the early 2000s. He put out this book called Kitchen Confidential. And being that I'm in the food industry, people like him is of interest to me. I also followed him over to the Food Network. He had a show over there. I think it was called No Reservation. And then in 2013, I seen him had moved over to CNN and he was on Parts Unknown. And with him, I have traveled this great world and enjoyed many of cultures and foods over there. So I felt a ways hearing that. And then what really had snatched my spirit was the fact that he died by suicide. That's the second entertainer, well-known public figure that has taken their life this week. Earlier this week, I did a video where I was talking about Kate Spade, and she had taken her life and left a suicide note. Now, I didn't talk much about that suicide note because, to me, I felt a ways about the suicide note. Now, according to what I was told via CNN, the suicide note basically was to her young daughter, and it was telling her that she is not to blame and to ask daddy. That's a lot of pressure to put on a child. Because what you basically doing is implicating because her father and you were having problems that he wanted out the marriage, that this is why you opted to take your life. It speaks to the mental condition of this lady. And it also speaks to the fact that, like I've said several times, money don't buy happiness. I don't give a damn how much money you got, how well known you are. Those people in those positions are some of the most lonely, dysfunctional people in this world. Because if your brain and your life, your mental state is not right, money not going to make you feel no better. All it's going to do is put a Band-Aid on that shit and make your ass look really cute. But inside, there's a war raging and nobody knows how, most people don't get the help that they need, clearly, because you have Anthony and you got Kate in 1 week. Something is going on. It's making us realize how important mental stability is. It's making us understand how real depression and despair is. Some people spiral into depression so deep, the only way out of that pain and misery is to take their lives. They're not at that time thinking necessarily about who they're leaving behind and how it will affect them. When you are in an abundance of pain, sometimes you're a little selfish. And I guess some people would say it's selfish. It ain't selfish to me because I've been there. It ain't that I don't love you, but what you want me to do, continue to exist in pain? And so they opt out. And it's not easy to opt out. I mean, killing yourself is not no easy feat. It really is not. But I wish more people would reach out to others and to mental health experts to get the help that they need, because there is life at the end of that tunnel that you feel like you in, and you can be okay again. No matter what you have what been placed on you in this life, you able to get up and survive and live again, because nothing is put on you that you can't handle. We ain't built to break. We let stuff break us, and sometimes it's our fault, and sometimes it simply is not. It's not. But the road to recovery you can get on the road to recovery if you reach out to somebody. This is really a big call for everybody that's out here, these different groups and organizations. Now is the time to really start advertising and letting your voice be heard, that these people like myself and probably Kate Spade and Anthony Bourdain and the thousands of other people a year who take their lives, that we can be helped, we can be redeemed, you can feel better about life. Everything ain't got to just end you. Sometimes I feel like I got the weight of the world on my shoulders, but then I remember that I'm going to be okay, because ain't nothing given to me that I can't handle. Now, not everybody is spiritual. I get that. My spirituality is what saves me. That may not be your story. And that's fine if it's not. But what you best do is find something. You need to pick up the phone and call someone if you're feeling like that you don't want to keep going. And those of us who are friends and families of these people, pay attention to your loved ones. Everything that glitter ain't gold. Now, I'm not saying nobody's to blame here. I don't feel like nobody's to blame. Both of these people felt despair, and they were depressed, and they spiraled. They felt like their life wasn't worth living anymore. And I can understand, because I've been there. But if you don't understand how serious depression really is, then I don't know what else is going to wake you up. And for the young people out here that think that if they get to that certain level in life financially, that everything that's wrong is going to be okay. Nah, not necessarily, because if you're fucked up on the inside, that money ain't going to do nothing but put a nice little Band-Aid on that shit for a minute and dress you up really nice. It's not going to, you still going to be hurt. You still going to feel the depression. Nothing's going to change. Possessions don't change you like that. They don't fix you. Let me put it that way. It don't fix you. It'll change your lifestyle, but it don't fix you. I was so hurt to hear about Anthony Bourdain, because who would have thought? Who knew? I watched this man for years. Have been a fan for years. And it just was a shocking thing. Who knew that he was going through whatever he was going through? So much so that he didn't want to be on this earth anymore. And he opted out, leaving behind, I think his daughter like 11. Ariane. Who knows what he was going through? Just pay attention, people. That's all I can say about that. Please pay attention, because you never know what the next man is going through. Rest in peace to Kate Spade and to Anthony Bourdain. Now, in other news, yesterday I was scrolling down on through the internet, and I found out Gloria Williams was sentenced to 18 years. Now, for those of you who may not know, if you've been watching my videos or you've been following the story, the 18-year-old girl that Kamaya Mobley, who had been kidnapped at damn near at birth by this lady named Gloria Williams back in 1997 or 98, one of the two. Anyway, fast forward, this lady has been on trial, and now, well, she opted out of trial. She took a plea bargain for 18 years. I felt the ways about that, y'all. I felt conflicted, and I'm finna tell you why. First of all, she was sentenced yesterday, and Kamaya was not in the courtroom. Her great great grandmother on her mom's side said probably because she didn't know that, she pretty much understood what was going to happen to Gloria Williams, and that she didn't want to be there because she didn't want to offend any side of the family. That's a hell of a position to put that woman in. And that's why that girl's so messed up. If you recall, I did a video back when Ayana Fix My Life season was on. That was the first episode of her new season, was to bring this young lady on. And this girl blew up at Ayana because she didn't want to go through the process. And it's a lot that's going on inside of her. See, she would be someone that could... Depression make you do it in several ways. It either has you feeling like you want to end your life or you want to fight. It manifests itself in a lot of different ways. That's one of the main two. But anyway, back to Kamaya. I just imagine what she must be feeling. On one hand, this woman did steal me from my mama a couple of hours after I was born. And it was only up until I wanted to get a job, which would have required me to have a birth certificate, that I found out the truth. This lady that I've known as my mother for the last 18 years is telling me that she ain't really my mother. Then I go over here and I meet this new mother, and she is happy to see me, but she's got so much hatred toward my kidnapped mom, and I can't feel that way about the lady. I mean, I imagine the girl's conflicted, but she did get 18 years, and I must say, I think that's 1 year for every year she kept that girl. Despite the fact that Gloria Williams took, what appeared to be very good care of this girl, you still stole her. So, you committed a crime and you have to do your time. But oh my God. I don't know how I would be feeling today. I would be so conflicted if I was Kamaya. I'm conflicted and I ain't Kamaya because I want to feel compassion for Gloria Williams and be like, oh, she shouldn't have to go to prison so long. But you caused this woman to go through a series of, years of where she was depressed. At one point, the lady said she was suicidal because she was missing her child and didn't know what happened. I mean, that's torment. So that lady went through torment them years that you was over in, Florida, raising her daughter and taking care of her like your own. I appreciate the fact that she took care of Kamaya, but at the end of the day, you stole that girl's baby. And so for that, that's a crime and you have to pay the time. I do feel compassion for her, though. I don't know why, y'all. I feel a certain amount of compassion for that lady. Now let's go on the flip side to Shannara Mobley, the biological mom. Like I said, I feel compassion for her too. Only thing I feel like about her that others may not is I don't think that she should expect Kamaya to just not want to, to just let this lady go out of her life. That's the only mom she's ever known. So how you gonna expect, just because she finds out, she did kidnap you, but you can't expect that girl to not love Gloria Williams to a certain degree. That's all she's known is that lady. That lady took good care of her. Loved her. That's who she thought was her mom. That's the lady that took care of her when she was sick. That's the lady that was there, for her school events. That's the lady that kissed the boo-boo when she fell. That's the lady that taught her everything. So how do you expect a young person to just here today that had their whole lives ripped up from them, and you expect her to forget this lady? That's the only thing I kind of have a problem with Shannara Mobley about. Is the fact that I feel like she wants Kamaya to hate Gloria, and that might not never happen. Yes, you were wrong. She took your baby, girl. She took your damn baby, and she took your baby and took care of her for years. And she didn't tell the truth till she had to. Now, true that she say she struggled with it, and there were times she wanted to tell the truth, but, she didn't, and she only told the truth when she really didn't have a choice but to tell the truth. But you can't expect her to hate this lady. Yes, you are the bio mom. Hopefully you and her can have a relationship together, but you're going to have to understand that woman may still always be a part of Kamaya's life, because that's her beginning. Even though you were supposed to be her beginning, That is her beginning. That's her home base. I hope that they can find resolve with this situation. I hope that Kamaya is able to get closer to her biological family. But I can't tell y'all that I don't want her. I want her to forget this lady and just let her sit over in the prison and rot to death. No, I don't wish that either. I just hope that they find the balance in all of this. Cause somewhere in there, it's a balance somewhere. They just have to get to it. But yeah, I wanted to talk about that right there, real quick, fast. Damn, that's a very complex situation. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. And tell me, I know I'm kind of all over the damn place, but it's off the dome, y'all. And this is how I think. This is how I process shit. You actually seeing it, well, hearing it live, how I process shit, how I play devil's advocate on damn near everything, including my own life. Just let me know what you think about that. And I done talked for about 25 minutes. That's long enough. I'll see you guys back on Tuesday when I come in with the Love and Hip Hop review. Remember, Queen Sugar this week here and the next week coming will be in one combined video. I got you. I ain't forgot. Things started happening this week and I ain't had the time to sit down and do that review. So I'm gonna do it. And y'all will see me again next week on camera. This is just my lazy sad when I try to get shit together in my house because I ain't cleaned it up real good in a couple of weeks due to illness. And my daughter's been coming over here with my daughter because my other baby is in Texas. But she come over here and try to straighten up. But, don't nobody clean like me. And I'm sure you feel like that at your house. Don't nobody clean your house up the way you can. People come and straighten it up, but they don't clean it like you do. So that's what I'm doing today. And y'all have a good weekend. Be careful out in that heat. Be careful out in them streets. And I'll see y'all on camera again on Tuesday for Love and Hip Hop. Y'all have a great weekend. Peace.